Hey, welcome to 100 Mile Drive. And guys, today I want to discuss that this is the last chance for you to buy a 2024 BMW X3 M40i because BMW already updated their website with the G45 X3 M50. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 reasons why you still want to buy this BMW X3 M40i over the new X3 M50, and 2 things I'm not overly happy from my ownership experience with this car, but I know they fixed it in X3 M50. Let's discuss this. And the reason number 1 to still get 2024 BMW X3 M40i is the exterior styling. This is the last final BMW to have these classy looks, this elegant, quiet, aggressive styling. I really like the M Sport trims, whether it's X3 30i or X3 M40i that comes only in M Sport. And look at these wheels. This side looks pretty amazing as well. This car has upgraded 20-inch wheels and non-run flat tires. I discussed run flat tires in my separate video, which you can find on my channel. It got pretty popular. Coming on the rear, I mean, look at this car. I love how it looks. These tail lights were upgraded in 2022 and they look amazing, especially at night. And this M Sport bumper, I really don't like the base trims on the X3 30i where things look chrome and all that. I like when it's completely blacked out. So I think the styling is definitely amazing in this car. Now, as far as the X3 M50, I have seen styling online and I am not overly impressed. It doesn't look as aggressive, and I would even say it looks a little bit cheesy. Now, I'll reserve my final comments until I actually see the car in person and in my favorite color, let's say black. And when I put them head to head, then I'll give you my final comments on the X3 M50. And the reason number 2 to get X3 M40i is the interior. And specifically is what I want to talk about is this driver focused cabin. As you know, BMW has this aggressive kind of, inspiring DNA, right? Where it's fun to drive these cars. And this car definitely resembles that. Whereas the new X3 M50, the styling to me, doesn't resemble that aggressive BMW DNA character that I know from childhood. This cabin does look like that. The new one, not so much, at least in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you still want to get buttons, right? If you still want to get a BMW that has buttons, then this is the one to get. You have your memory buttons, right? Each button, I know exactly what it does. I have my radio stations. Yes, the new screen has it in the screen, but isn't that more convenient? Now, my heated seats, a button. My steering, heated steering is a button. I mean, this is how I want this car to be. And cars like Mercedes and Porsche, they adopted some, mix of having a screen and few essential buttons for climate control and, like I said, let's say heated seats. Whereas BMW just removed all of that and put it in the weird curved screen, which is not even, properly blended into the interior. So yes, X3 M50 does look different, like I said, more modern. But if you want to pick up this cabin, which in my opinion, doesn't look dated, yet looks very classy, then you can still buy this car brand new. Let me know what you think. And the third reason why you want to get BMW X3 M40i, because this is the car that has a true BMW DNA. It's very sporty and really fun to drive. So I'm gonna put it in sport mode, Sport Plus, throw my sport display, and let's go. This is the car that handles fantastically. And if this is what you want, if you want to enjoy, if you want a smile on your face, then this is the car to get. You don't even have to go fast. You're just gonna enjoy driving through the corners. Very crisp steering, very loud exhaust, enough loud exhaust, and really fun, sporty driving. The balance in this car is just amazing. I mean, this is the place where you're gonna appreciate driving a car like this with this loud downshifts. Ooh, it's really fun. And burps, a lot of burps in this car. Truly amazing. So I'm gonna throw it back in my regular sport mode. So if you wanna have fun in the car, in the crossover shape, then X3 M40i is definitely not gonna disappoint. And if you can find a great deal on this car, then I think it's a good bargain. And now let's talk about two things that I wish the X3 M40i had it better, and I know it's fixed in X3 M50. And the first thing that I don't like about this car is the seats comfort, and specifically these base Sensatec seats. Now, let's face it, most people buy BMW X3 from the dealership lot. I mean, this car is fairly well loaded, but it still came with the base Sensatec seats. And I don't want genuine leather seats. I want the vegan leather seats. And many automakers have way more comfortable seats than this. Now, over the years, BMW has improved the quality of their material for the Sensatec, right? I used to have BMW 4 Series, and this sides and corners were like fading pretty fast, where in this X3, it's definitely a much better quality. But why they're so firm? I mean, in the long rides or in the bumpy roads, these seats will feel firm, and I know many of you said exactly the same thing. So I know in X3 M50, they are using in new materials and they will have more comfortable seats. And the second thing I wish this X3 M40i did better is providing more comfort, especially in the city driving. Now, this car has, first of all, run flat tires, right, that come from the factory, which I personally replaced and put a Bridgestone Michelin all-season tires, and the ride improved, I would say, about 15% more comfortable. Then this car still has adaptive AM suspension, means it has a shorter travel suspension, and it does feel, especially on the bumpy road. Now, it still soaks the bump fairly well, especially on the regular tires, but yet, you know, it's more bouncy, and some people who want more comfort, they will not like that. And the third reason, of course, is this firm seats, right? They don't help at all. So if this car had better cushioned seats, then definitely it would help, you know, to compensate for firmer ride that this car has. So, you know, the days when you want to have fun on the back roads, when I'm driving alone in my sport individual mode and I'm not recording, then of course I like firmer car, because that's what you want when you're driving a little bit faster speed. You want it to be firmer. You don't want that cushion to be at the higher speed. But at the same time, when I'm driving with my family, or I'm commuting home work, you know, or I'm tired, having a little headache, those are the days when I want more comfort, because I feel that this car could definitely have it more. However, I hope they did not screw it up in the X3 M50, because I know they retuned the suspension to give more bandwidth, right? To have more comfort in comfort mode and still provide sport in sport mode. But I really hope it's not like a BMW iX, where it's, you know, it has sport, but it's still tuned more for comfort. And you can tell that when you take corners, that it leans a little more and all that. Although it's an electric car, it uses low center of gravity. So in a regular car, you will be able to feel that more, you know, if it's tuned more for comfort, and I don't want that. I hope it's not the case. I hope they created some brilliant solution that provided, you know, good comfort experience and still retain all the sport BMW DNA that this car has. So if you want true sport DNA in a BMW, then the X3 M40i definitely is the car that has it all. And like I said, I hope in X3 M50 they made some magic. So there you have it, guys. I just talked about 3 reasons why you still want to buy 2024 BMW X3 M40i over the new X3 M50. So another thing is power, right? Now this car has 382 horsepower and 367 pound-feet of torque, whereas the new X3 M50 has 393 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque, but 0 to 60 is the same 4.4 seconds. Yes, it's a little bit faster, but definitely not a deal breaker to not buy this car. So if you really want, like I said, this classy looking, you know, sport fun BMW, you know, with its true DNA nature, then this is the car to get. Let me know what you think. Do you have this car, and are you planning to get X3 M50? Are you planning to buy this car, or are you gonna, you know, go and look into the X3 M50? Let me know what are your thoughts. I'll definitely do another review once I get X3 M50, and I'm gonna put them side to side and compare. So if you don't want to miss that, subscribe to this channel. And if you want to watch another video where I compare this X3 M40i to the BMW X5 40i, make sure to watch this video. And I'll catch you soon.